Can you believe it's Halloween time again already? And all this season on Terrific TV Toys, we have been highlighting Snoopy PVC figures. And we've pinned them on the various holidays because we've had the various holiday specials on television for Charlie Brown and the gang. We did a Valentine's Day episode, we did an Easter episode. Most recently, we did a summertime episode that was sort of a catch-all of all the non-holiday PVC figures that I have in my own collection. Now Halloween, and we know that Halloween is big for the Charlie Brown specials because of this right here. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Who does not know about the Great Pumpkin? That wonderful mythological creature that Linus so fervently believes in and waited so patiently out in the pumpkin patch to see, even stringing along Sally there. I mean, wow. So here is the novelization. It's even dedicated to the Great Pumpkin. Isn't that great? Here is the novelization of the TV special. And the TV special, by the way, first aired on CBS on October 27th, 1966. And it was the third Peanuts special. This is kind of an older book, by the way, don't you think? Let me see what this book is dated. I'm just kind of curious. It's a Signet book. 1967! Wow! So just the year after the special first aired in 1966, this book came out. But anyways, it was the third Peanuts special. Now, we know pretty famously that the first animated primetime Charlie Brown / Peanuts special was the Christmas episode, of course. Very, very famous. So if this one was the third, then what was the second? Do you know? Without looking it up online, without Googling it, do you know? Comment below. I thought I knew, and I was kind of wrong. I had to just look it up myself. So anyways, here are some of the images of It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Now, the wonderful thing about this one, the thing that I always loved about the Halloween special was this part, the sequence with Snoopy and the Red Baron. Because I always thought it was so spooky cool when he hops on his Sopwith camel, and it's like it's World War I, and he's the flying ace, and it's just, the atmospherics of that sequence, that scene, are just very spooky. Look at, he's like trying to make his way across the dark wilderness. Oh, will he make it okay? It was always nice. Oh, look, here's my receipt for the book. Capital City Comics and Books on East Michigan Avenue in Lansing. January 20th, 1990. Oh, that's so cool because I date all my books too. Just a brief aside. 1/20/90. So there you go. There's the receipt. Some of this stuff when I shoot these videos, I literally have not looked at it in years. Yeah, I love that sequence. Okay, so wonderful Halloween special. And does Linus ever see the Great Pumpkin? There's a sociological lesson or a psychological lesson in there somewhere. There's some good social commentary on Charles M. Schultz's part. Anyways, we're here to talk about the PVC figures in the context of this, sort of. Although these figures do not directly relate so much to the TV special, but we're pinning it on that. So let's take a look at these. These are largely by Whitmans. I looked these up before I started shooting, and last time for the summer episode, I did show this website. I'm going to go ahead and show it again. This is, and I am not affiliated any way with this website, by the way. It's Snoop in, like N the letter, for the number, P the letter, and then nuts.com, snoopinforpeanuts.com. They have these Whitmans PVCs on there, and I just looked, and if you go through, you can actually get some of these. Now, I'm shooting this ahead of time, so by the time I drop this episode, I don't know what will still be available. But for instance, Joe Vampire PVC, where is he? Is he right here with the little gravestone? Joe Vampire instead of Joe Cool. And the gravestone says Happy Halloween, and it has the W for Whitmans. He's got his Joe Cool sunglasses. a cape. Very nice. These are not dated, by the way. But this one is available, for instance. They got a couple of them available. This one is for $2.95 without the box of candy or anything like that, because these originally would come on a box of Whitman's candies, like 4 or so chocolate candies in a small box, which I'll show you an image of those on here too. But Joe Vampire is for sale. And then let's find a couple others just to put this in context. Here's one I don't have, Mass Snoopy PVC. If you can see, that's what he looks like. I didn't get that one, although I did get quite a few. Snoopy as Frankenstein. He's here too. He's $3.95 on this site. I probably should have tried to clean him up a little bit. He's got like some kind of cat hair or something here. I don't know. I love Woodstock though. He's got a little outfit on, right? A little Halloween outfit. I love that Snoopy's even got the bolts in his neck with the Frankenstein PVC. So we'll put that one over there. And let's see, there's a Snoopy at the Cauldron. Now this is like the one that I have, only a little different. I have a keychain of Snoopy at the Cauldron. They did make some of these into keychains, but he's wearing a different outfit, different color hat, and the cauldron in front of him is bubbling, but it's not bubbling over like this one is. And plus, on the one that's pictured here, Woodstock has a hat on, which he does not in mine. But there's Snoopy as a witch with his bubbling cauldron, stirring his bubbling cauldron. Okay. So that one's for sale too. So it's fun that this site has some of these PVC figures from long ago. Here's a couple that I showed last time in the summer episode. Okay, here is the Frankenstein one on the box. So here's what the box of candy looked like from Whitman's. That's great. So you can actually buy that on the box for $5.95. And oh, this one is adorable. This one I have too. I love this one. This might be my favorite Halloween one with his little pumpkin outfit. And he's got a flashlight so he can find his way trick-or-treating because he's got his trick-or-treat bag. So this one is on the box at the site too for that same price, $5.95. So yeah, some of these are available. I imagine if you look on eBay, maybe Etsy, Amazon, some of these sites, you'll find these also. They're around. Okay, so which ones have we not looked at? Here's Snoopy on rollerblades, it looks like. And he's got his cape. See, it's got the imprint on the back of the cape. It looks really blue through the camera, but it's actually purple in real life, like true grapey purple. This cape is, and he's got a mask on for this one too. All right. And oops, he doesn't really like to stand. Yeah, he does kind of stand. And then there's this keychain also, where he's popping out of a pumpkin. He's got the pumpkin top on his head. So that is that one, and I think that's all of them, right? Did we look at this one closely? The trick-or-treat bag. The mummy saying boo. All right, so a fun collection of Halloween Snoopy PVC figures. All right, we've got one more episode in this sort of mini-series that we're doing this season, and that, of course, is Christmas. And I don't have many Christmas ones, but we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the Christmas episode, too. So don't miss that. Stay tuned, and thank you once again for joining us on Terrific TV Toys.